In today's video, I am going to be breaking down different basketball plays that you can run with your team if you have like one single best, amazing, insane, great player, and the other teams tend to either double team them or potentially they'll put like their best defender on them and face guard them the entire game. If that tends to happen to your team, check out these basketball plays because they will definitely help you. Let's get down. Let's check these out. Really quickly, a lot of these start in a 5-out because I like the 5-out a lot. So if you want the complete guide to the 5-out offense, make sure to go check out the link that is down in the description below. Okay, so first off, let's say player 3 is our best player and we want to get him open for a 3-point shot. What we can do is have player 4 as well as player 3 come together somewhere around the elbow, and player 5 is going to set a pin down screen for player 3. Player 3 is going to use that pin down screen. He's going to cut across the key. If he's open here, we can hit him with a pass. He would be able to score a layup and everything would be all good and happy. However, if he's here, and let's say his defender was able to either go over top or underneath that screen and he's still being guarded, player 3 is then going to go through the elevator screen. These guys are going to close behind him and he is going to go through that screen and get open for that 3-point shot. If he's open, definitely hit him for that 3-point shot. This is a fantastic play, and I hope that it works for you because it's worked for me in the past. Another fun play that I've ran in the past to get a player open is a horn set right here. And if you want the complete guide to the horns offense, not the complete guide, my playbook to horns, check out the link down below. It's my horns playbook. It's fantastic. But what we're going to start with is player 4 and 5 setting a staggered screen under horns in this offense. Player 2, let's say he is our best player. We want to get him open. He is going to use 4 and 5 as a screen, and player 3 is going to clear out to the opposite side. When this happens, what we're going to see is now player 1 pass to player 2. This pass can happen at any time. So while player 2 is using these screens, if his man is trailing behind him and not overplaying him, you can hit him with a pass right here. Because if his man is trailing behind him, let's say he's right here, and you hit him with this pass, player 2 can then just go straight to the basket and score the layup. You may be able to get that done right off the bat. After he clears out, you can hit him with the pass. He may be open for the 3-point shot. That's an option. He may be open to drive. That's an option. There's a lot of different ideas that can happen. Otherwise, if he doesn't score, player 4 is going to clear, and now player 5 is going to use or set the screen on the baseline side. He's not going to set here. He is going to set here. There's a reason for this, because now player 2 is going to attack baseline. Player 5 is going to then roll towards the middle of the key. Depending on what the defense does, if they, let's say, guard player 2, let's say player 5's man leaves him. So for example, we're still back up here. Player 5 is setting that screen. And let's say player 2 attacks really hard, fast. Player 5 leaves his man. Let's say there's not much communication. Player 2 stays with his man, and player 5 rolls. Well, now we have an open floater or layup with player 5. So this is a fantastic play that you can run that can get you a lot of baskets, whether it's off of the initial play or off of this screen and roll that finishes. Another great play that you can run is this right here, where we'll have player 1 dribble out towards, let's say, the left side. Player 2 and 3 will come together. Player 2 will set the screen on this side, and he will then have player 3 pop out towards the 3-point line in the corner. Now, after this initial screen, player 2 is going to come off of that screen and go between players 4 and 5. At this time, we're going to be looking for player 1 to attack, player 1 to pass to player 3, or player 1 to pass to player 2. All of these are options. If player 1 passes to player 2, we need player 5 to go down into this low post and player 4 to set the screen on the side where there's no players. See, the idea here is for now player 2 to either get the 3-point shot here or to attack the basket. Player 4 is going to roll to the high post. He's not going to roll to the basket. The idea now is player 2 could have the lane. He could get player 5's defender playing help side, and we can dump the pass down here for the layup. Or if player 4's man was, let's say, in drop coverage, player 2 followed his man over, we can hit player 4 for that mid-range shot as well. So there's a few different options that we have in this play. Now let's say player 1 is your best player. This can be done in a 5-out, it can be done in a box. These guys can be done in a 5-out or in the box. I prefer the box because it just collapses the defense just a bit more. But what we're going to have is player 5 set the pin down screen for player 2. Player 2 is going to pop up. Player 1 is going to pass player 2 the ball. But let's say player 1 is your best player and you want him to score. Well, now player 5 clears. We're going to have player 3 set the off-ball screen for player 1. Player 4 is going to set the off-ball screen, staggered screen over here. Now with these players setting that staggered screen, player 1 is going to be sprinting towards this corner. They're trying to set the screen on his man, and then he's going to be cutting back door. This is going to be a pass from player 2 to player 1 for potentially an easy layup. At least that's what we are hoping for. Now, if he doesn't, let's say he's not necessarily open, he gets to this block and he gets that ball, we really want that ball to be kicked out to player 5 or player 4 to roll off of this screen, and this can be a backdoor cut layup. But either way, we would want player 1 to score off of this initial drive. Now my camera died. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure to go check out my other videos on my channel. Make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense and my Horns basketball playbook down in the description below, and I will see you guys again in my next video.